Hi, planner lovers. So, I am going to be doing another plan with me, and this is for my son's memory planner or memory tracker. This is the first time I have ever done anything like this, and this is my second ever happy planner in the classic size. This is for the week of February 18th to 24, 2019. I don't really remember what made me want to do this, but I stumbled upon it, and I do feel like I wish I knew about this even just 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and I probably would have started doing this right before he was conceived because I planned everything. So in the first try that we tried to get pregnant, I was pregnant with him. I wasn't aware that that really worked, and that is a whole different issue. I had a lot of medical issues at the time, so I didn't know it was caused by the pregnancy hormones. But anyway, if I even knew ahead of time, if I knew 3 years ago, about happy planners and how awesome they are, because I've never really been into the happy planner community until a few weeks ago. Every time I didn't really know that there was a kind of a system to it. When the stocks are available, when you get new stocks, when they come out, when they're first stocking it up, when the new designs are in, all that good stuff. So I believe every time I did notice them, it was more of, oh, it's there, but there was barely any of them there. And I didn't really know anything about it because when you do see them at the stores, it really is kind of locked in together and you can't really go through them. I've only really been using the 6-ring binders, different sizes, my entire life. So I really didn't know, and I always assumed that you can't really do much about it. So I was really ignorant about it, and because I was ignorant about it, and I just didn't, really don't like spiral kind of notebooks or planners and stuff, because the beauty about having a 6-ring binder is you can open and close it anytime. So when you do open it, you can take the pages off and you can write in them perfectly fine. You're not going to have any problems or issues, and it's not going to be hard to do the edges and stuff. So that was the thing that really made me weary and really not lean towards the happy planner. But now I have realized that the happy planner is really such a fun I'm obsessing with it, addictive kind of planner because of what it entails. There's something about it that just like hooks into you and consumes you. Well, for me anyway. So this is what I did, and this is what I want you guys to see what I did, and maybe will inspire you to do something like a happy memory tracker or anything else. My goal in this particular planner is to use really only happy planner stickers, especially the sticker books, because I have a ton of them. So I really want to do that because each sticker book really is its own different kind of, not really theme, because sometimes it's kind of a mix in there. So to me anyway, I feel like I'm getting a lot more, especially affordability wise and financial smartness in regards to that, because you get so many stickers in the sticker book, and if you don't get as many in pieces, you get as much in regards to this spacing wise. So you do pretty much get the same amount of sticker in regards to space wise, whether it says it's only 400 something or it says it's a 1500 something, you do get the same amount. So I'm really happy about that. I'm new to happy planning and new to the happy planner world and community, and so far I've joined as many as I can find on Facebook in regards to groups. I've tried to connect as many people that love to decorate their planners on Instagram. If you're one of those people, add me. Follow me, add me on Facebook, friend request, or follow me on Instagram. I would love to connect with you guys about that, because I love looking at them. I love it. I love the different kinds. I love the diversity. I love just different ideas and different creativity from different individuals, and I just love it. I love looking at it from a different perspective, in which I've never probably thought of, and probably never will if I didn't stumble into your post or your profile. And it's inspirational to me, and I love it so much. I can't stop looking at them. So this particular planner is a classic size, and this is a 12-month, and I really lucked out. I went to a Joann's that was really far away from me. Well, the second closest to me, so it was probably like 15 miles away. The one closer to me was less than 5 miles. So to me, that is kind of a far trip. And it was by chance. We had to do an errand close to the area, and so I'm like, jumped to the chance. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Joann's, and I did. And they had a planner that was this was only one of 2 planners that were left. Yep, you heard that right. This is one of the 2 planners that were left in the classic size, and the other one was the exact same kind. This is a 12-month planner, and this wasn't on clearance. This wasn't any of that at all. I believe there was 1 or 2 kits left in that particular Joann store, and if there was a big size, it was 1 only. The mini size I didn't really see until we were about to leave, and that was in the clearance section. I feel like they were all I feel like the price was still pretty high considering it was on clearance, because it was $7.97, and you have to think, like, it's on clearance. Some of the months are not going to be used anymore by us, some people, because it's past that. Maybe you should put it down to like $5 or less. $7 is still $7 to $8 is still pretty kind of steep for clearance, especially when, you know, it's a planner and it's dated. And the only ones I saw on the clearance aisle, which I was really, I stumbled into it. I'm not very good with shopping in regards to that in a physical shopping, and now I think I'm getting better because of Happy Planners, because I usually don't know where the clearance aisles are, and this one was right in, like, when you go to their washroom or their restroom, it was right outside of that. So I feel like, I don't know if they hid it there. It wasn't like just only Happy Planners though. There were other different kinds there, like candles and other stuff. I just kind of feel like it's still overpriced for the fact that it's dated, and it's a 12-month planner for the mini Happy Planners, and it was for 2019. And I even saw on my Facebook, I forgot which group I was in, but someone was complaining about it. This is $7.97 for a mini Happy Planner, and it's dated, and it's like, why? And I remember I'm like, yes, I feel exactly the same way. Like, that should be $2 or $1 or $5 because it's past that. You know what I mean? So anyway, I've been blabbing around what's going on, but as much as possible, what I want to really do in regards to my son's planner is document as much as possible. Because every day, if there is something significant that's going on that day, with him obviously included, then I will jot that down. But I feel like if there's not, I just kind of feel like, you know, I have to cover that with other stuff, like stickers and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure how to go about that, but if you guys have any ideas, you know, feel free down below. If you have any ideas you want to share, something I could have done better, anything. I love hearing from you guys all the time. So I will not be doing a pre-planning with this particular planner because of that. So what I have kind of learned is that I will be doing it after the specific date or dates or week or weeks have passed, just so I could have gathered pictures and all that stuff. And this has actually motivated me to actually document more in regards to taking more pictures than I already do, just so I can go through the pictures and I can remember what happened. I'm more of a visual person, and so if I just see the pictures, I can be like, oh, I remember what happened this day, and I can actually add that on my planner. So that's an idea out there. If you guys are similar to me, you're a visual person and you want to do something like this, that's easier, I think, to just jot it down, is have a picture. And I remember the whole thing. My memory isn't as good as it used to be several years ago. due to some head trauma that I experienced the past few years, multiple ones. So this really does help, because before I can actually remember specific dates just out of my head, and or specific weeks or months or years, and I will know every single thing. Now I kind of need a little bit of guide, which is okay. I am, getting better and getting rejuvenated with all that, and trying my very best to get everything squared away, and getting some supplements in even for me, just so that my healing process is faster. So that is an idea. If you guys have other ideas though that I haven't really mentioned that might help me in my specific way of planning, or even in my other planner, feel free to let me know down below. I love chit-chatting with planner people. I am talking to a bunch of like planner people in my Instagram, and also on my Facebook. And you know what? Just talking about planners itself, it just makes me smile. So if you're one of those people and you want to chit chat down below, go ahead and do that. If you want it to be a little bit more private, go ahead and go to my Instagram and we can DM each other. So I will let you guys enjoy the rest of my video. And if you like this video, I hope you're going to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, feel free to, of course, subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every single time I do post a new video.